Hi everyone, Alistair here from the Pop Culturist Lab on the sunny Gold Coast. I'm here today to review Uncharted 4: A Thief's End exclusively on the PlayStation 4 system. Now I'm sure you've heard a lot about this game. So many sites giving it 5 out of 5, 9 out of 10, IGN. I've done a written review upon the game's release, and now I wanted to make a video and I wanted to fill it with spoilers because I'm sure you've all finished by now, or you're 3/4 through, or you're not even a quarter of the way through. I'm looking at you, Ryan Betson and Josh Saunders. Shame. But what I really wanted to do was make a video that showed the spoilers and kind of celebrated the game rather than a straight up review. So here is my spoiler-filled Uncharted 4 tribute. You have been warned. Uncharted 4 has been a long coming, with several lengthy delays. Gamers like myself were starting to worry about the quality and consistency that this game would be. Fortunately, though, it completely shattered these expectations and continued the tradition of high-quality Naughty Dog games. The graphics are eye-poppingly beautiful, and the different countries and settings are unlike anything we've ever seen in an Uncharted game before. I never thought I would see the beautiful purple thistle of Scotland as a setting or the busy marketplace of Rio in a game, especially Uncharted.
This looks promising.
This time around, we really get a sense of finality with these characters. Drake, in particular, gets a visit from his long-lost brother Sam, who he believed to have died in a heist gone wrong many years ago. Their relationship is explained through childhood flashbacks that cut in and out of the main story, explaining where Drake got his love and passion for adventuring from. The relationship between Drake and Sam is a delight to watch. They have lots to catch up on, and the banter and discussions while they're walking around trying to find a clue or get to the next area is one of the game's biggest strengths. The whole reason for getting Drake to come out of retirement makes sense because what he's doing it for family. It would be hard for him to just snap out of his comfy life and back into it on a whim, or even for a friend, Sully included. This level of detail to the story really helps sell, and this is why the game works on so many levels.
Take a seat. What?
The only time you pull a stunt like this is when you're trying to make up for something.
You are too smart for your own good, you know that? Alright. I got this job. Pays well. Really well. But, I gotta leave town for a little bit.
What's a little bit?
Like, a year. At the most, and then I'll be back before you even know it, alright?
You're bailing on me.
Come on, don't be so dramatic.
What, so it wasn't bad enough to leave me in that place? How could you do this to me, Sam?
Wait, I'm doing this for you. The money I make is for the both of us. And then in a couple of years, when you're out...
Years? Take me with you.
I can barely support myself.
I'll pitch in.
I know you think the orphanage sucks.
You have no idea.
Yeah, but it's the best thing for you right now. Alright? Just gotta trust me on that one.
It's not fair.
Yeah. Nothing about our lives has been fair.
In my previous videos on the earlier series, I looked at Drake as a character and why it is we love him so much. This game really solidifies that curiosity, as this time around we see a completely different side of his character. He's much older, he's settled, he's living in a house with Elena, he has a legit steady job, and has become the suburban husband, completely devoid of his adventurer ways. Elena is a travel writer, an avid gamer, which we're about to see in a minute. It's one of the biggest surprises of the game by far. This really feels like it's a chapter of Naughty Dog's life ending, and why so many of its staff leaving the game halfway through. This finished, reimagined product really felt like the perfect tribute to the studio and what they've accomplished over the years.
Look at that beauty. How you feeling?
I'm better now that I'm out of that river. I'm gonna stink like fish for a week.
All right. We're gonna come to you. Hang on.
Hang it.
Graphics-wise, this game is amazing. You cannot compare it to anything else. It is hands down, in my opinion, the best graphics on any game in the history of games. So much detail, so much motion capture emanates through this game, and it is such a joy to play and an even bigger joy to watch. The characters, the landscape, the dialogue, it all feels real.
Good to have you back, Drake.
Yeah, it's good to be back.
Toss down your gear.
Look how the water just drips everywhere. It's just
Thanks.
phenomenal.
Whoa.
Now, if you were worried that Ode to the previous games would not be here, it is. At the start of the game, there is a room in the attic full of Drake's previous adventures. So you'll notice trinkets and treasures that you've picked up from games 1 to 3 are littered through this room, and you can spend as much time as you want picking things up, flipping them over, reading journals, going through everything. It's such a nostalgic trip. So if this game is a bit of nostalgia for you, you're going to get so much joy out of this, especially this room. There's even a really cool little fun part where obviously Drake doesn't have a gun anymore.
Thanks for nothing.
And he uses a Nerf gun. He's got targets set all around the attic to kind of bring back those memories for him and keep his game up, what I like to say. I spent a lot of time in this room just picking up everything I could, reading, flipping, inspecting, and just reflecting on this series as a whole. I really recommend you do this if you really just want to see how much detail and love has been given to the series as a whole.
Yeah. Here they come. Take cover. Surrounded. Bullseye. All right. Take that. Back in business. And that. Yeah, I'll be right there. Eat plastic.
Tucked away in this game is a level of Crash Bandicoot that you get to play on an old PlayStation 1 console. It even has the same annoying controls. You can't use the thumbsticks. It was at this point that my nostalgia levels went through the roof. Playing this particularly challenging level, the one where the boulder chases you, proved difficult as tears and screams of joy emanated from my being. This is what being a gamer is all about. Naughty Dog have put so much thought and effort into this, and this really just cemented how beautiful Uncharted 4 and what Naughty Dog relationship is with their fan base.
Oh, this is too violent.
You have to avoid the boulder.
Clearly it's been a while since I've played Crash Bandicoot.
Is that it?
You asked for it.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me. I practically had it.
You can give it another
A Thief's End introduces new elements like driving and exploring a semi-open world. This moment in particular, driving a Jeep through muddy Madagascar, just look at the detail of the tyre tracks, the way the vehicle slips and slides through the terrain. I would recommend straying from the story path here and checking out what's behind any waterfall you see. There's loads of treasures and journal entries, and Jurassic Park style photo opportunities are endless.
Hey, Sully! Look who's back!
Rabies, snakes.
Hey, you know what? After this is over and done with, I'm gonna get a dog.
Hey, we come out of this in one piece, I'll buy you the damn dog.
Can I name it Victor?
Sure.
Comes to action, this game is relentlessly smooth. You run and gun and break through doors, only to then have the old relic of a building collapse on you because a baddie throws a grenade your way. Then you're sliding down a muddy slope and jump to a rough edge that just falls beneath your weight as you struggle to the top. The transitions in this game are just flawless. They're beautiful, involved, and extremely well animated. Just when you think you can't take any more action like this, you're then given a really dramatic emotional scene that pulls you out of the action and back into the story and the characters and what their heart is.
Hey, Sam! Kick his ass!
All right, let's try this again.
Samuel, you okay? I guess you knew this moment was coming, huh?
Hey! Come on, man. You already got us. Take it easy. Come on now, you're a businessman. Let's just work out a deal.
Oh, a deal. Oh, yeah. Love to hear what you have in mind. Oh, you can go ahead. I'm listening.
You want to find Avery's treasure? We'll help you find it.
And in exchange, I let you live?
Yeah. That and a small cut.
The gauchos on this guy.
Just enough to get him his freedom, okay?
His freedom.
Nathan.
Yeah. He did hard time. Our time. And the guy who broke him out, Hector Alcazar, he owes him a lot of money.
Whoa, what the hell are you talking about, Nate? Hector Alcazar died in a shootout in Argentina like 6 months ago. I'm the one that got Samuel out. Oh. Wow. What did he tell you? Sam, what kind of story did you cook up? Alcazar? Really? You lied? You lied to your baby brother?
We're wasting time.
Just a second. Thing is, Nate, I never stopped looking for Avery's treasure. I just kept running into these dead ends. And then I hear that our dear old Samuel Drake, an authority on Avery, is alive and somewhat well. There was no breakout. I bribed the prison warden, and your brother, he just waltzed right out the front gate. He spent the last 2 years tracking down a second St. Dismas cross. You know what? He did it all with me.
No.
Oh, yeah?
No, that's bullshit.
Oh. Sam, care to refute?
Nate,
Oh, Sam. Jesus, no.
listen. Avery's treasure was ours. It was always ours.
I left my light for you.
Hey, look, Nate, if it's any consolation, he duped me too. He pulled a Houdini on me, he brought you and that old man back into the mix, and I cannot lie, Sam, that really pissed me off. But, all behind us now.
You don't deserve it.
You do? Last I checked, we're all a bunch of thieves digging around where we shouldn't.
Rafe,
What?
one way or another, end it, or I will.
Well, you heard the lady.
Hey, you missed one clue, and you can kiss that treasure goodbye. You said it yourself. Keep running into dead ends. Why don't you face it, Rafe? You need us.
No, you're right. You're half right. I just need Sam.
Wait, now you're making a mistake.
Rafe, don't listen!
I will admit, I was a blubbering mess at this stage. This scene, for me, is just one of the best scenes in a video game. Point blank, period. It's moving, it's suspenseful, and it really puts our characters to their limits. I had to just stop at this point and just take a few moments to recollect myself before I could keep on playing. Thankfully, Elena comes back into the play and the game lightens up for a little bit. There is just way too much going on to take in one sitting. Drama. This is a very emotional journey loaded with nostalgic and moments that just made my heart soar. Sometimes for no particular reason at all. Finding out that Drake and Sam's mother was also a famous explorer.
Of all her discoveries, this would have been her crowning achievement. Sic parvis magna.
Greatness from small beginnings.
Sir Francis Drake's motto. Yeah, Latin and historical figures. Those were our dinner conversations. We were a weird family.
Did she ever tell you her theories regarding Sir Francis Drake and his heirs?
Sir Francis Drake didn't have any heirs.
Yeah.
That's what history tells us.
Uncharted 4: A Thief's End does what it sets out to do. It gives us that one last adventure theme combined with a great story, studio homage, generation-defining graphics, and characters that we can close a chapter on in our lives. This is a game that I will never forget and is one that Sony and the team at Naughty Dog should hail as their crowning accomplishment on the PlayStation 4 system. Believe the hype and good reviews. Uncharted 4 is Naughty Dog's jewel, and I personally cannot wait to see what they do next. Uncharted 4 is available now exclusively on the PlayStation 4 system. P.S. To the team at Naughty Dog, you didn't get me too bad until that damned epilogue. Flicking through that photo album had me sobbing like a great big man baby. You can read my full review of Uncharted 4 on our website, www.thepopculturist.com.
Where